All right, everyone. I know you've been waiting for this. Miami position previews for 2019. So dig in next to Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football. All right, we're talking Canes. We got Ian Holloway, the wholesome one, on the line to break down Miami position by position. I encourage you to go over to his channel. It's the wholesome one, HOLSUM, the number one, for a breakdown on Miami football as he gives his unique perspective on the Canes. And of course, you can help us build the channel here at Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football. If you love what we do, deliver the content like nobody else, just grab the Amazon link in the description section below. Do your regular shopping. Doesn't cost you a penny. Don't have to buy the product. Just go into Amazon, do your regular shopping right there. And of course, join me for 2 exclusive live streams each and every week where I talk directly to you and I respond to your viewer comments. Live stream on Patreon. Just search Mark Rogers TV. Wholesome one, how you doing today?
I am doing wonderful, man. What a blessing to be on Mark Rogers TV today.
Yes, we are both blessed. Obviously, yeah. Yes, it's a good relationship here. We appreciate your information, your insight, your attitude, your energy, everything you bring to the table each and every time. All right, we're going to direct all that, wholesome one, to the offensive line. So from my humble perspective, since I've been online tracking Miami football, and certainly way before that, I watched the Canes play 6, 7, 8 times per year. This has probably been the unit that has brought this team down. I know Malik Rozier as a particular player in the last 2 seasons, but I'm going back the last 4 to 5 seasons that this has been the bugaboo unit that has brought down this team and has been the weakest unit.
Absolutely. And the big thing about the old school Canes, or more recent than not, would be we had dominant offensive linemen. But for the last 5 to 6 years, we've always had this one dominant offensive lineman and a whole bunch of just okay guys. And if you ever want to take that next step in college football, you got to do well up front. The only thing that you can do opposite of that is just bringing an OC who can work around it and maybe go Washington State with it, where it's not really high-ranked offensive linemen, but they do their job. They hold up just enough where they get in front of people. But in the ACC, where the competition is getting better with your Clemsons, and with us wanting to embarrass the Coastal in order to take that next step, it has to start up front. Now, we can go tackle, guard, center. Everyone on this offensive line is either highly 3-star, which means they're 78 or above, according to the ranking system on both ESPN and 24. And then we have some 4 that was peaking on a 5-star. So there's a lot of talent on this offensive line. So the names and the last names on the back, the size, the talent, is not the question. So what is it? The coaching. So we went and got a professional offensive line coach from the Buccaneers who didn't just spend a couple years there and didn't just have a cup of coffee. No, he has 5 to 8 years of offensive line experience at the National Football League level. So you match your one issue and bring down a professional. To me, that's how you upgrade. That's how you make the problem of the offense next to quarterback a plus for you moving forward into the 2020s. So let's go through all of them. Our tackles, DJ Skate, at 17 years old, Mark, started for the Miami Hurricanes all season long. He gave up some sacks, 4 to be exact, in the entire season, most of them against defensive linemen who got drafted in the 3rd round, number 2. His name is escaping me. But DJ Skate is 6'3", 300 pounds. He could play guard, he could play tackle. And the one issue that a lot of people are wondering is, do we even have any true tackles on the roster? The answer to that is coming up next. Kylian Herbert, 6'5", 285 pounds. He's injured a lot, and he had a lot of issues with having to gain weight and change that baby fat into muscle. So there was an issue with him putting on so much weight and his body not really being able to handle it. So that's why the injuries came with him. But if you say 6'5", to me, that screams tackle. So he's starting to get healthy. And for the first time in entire spring ball, he was 100% healthy, did not sit out for anything, and climbed his way up to getting first-team reps towards the spring game. So what that means to me is that this young man is finally getting the competition and the healthiness to come. John Campbell, redshirt freshman. We'll see that a lot. We are very, very young on the offensive line. It's a lot of redshirt freshmen, a lot of redshirt sophomores. So what's happening is these young men are starting to get acclimated to how things work on the college level, college football, and being able to now get comfortable in the process, get real good into that process, and take after it. John Campbell, 6'5", 310, can play guard or tackle. Zelante Hillary, redshirt freshman, 6'6", 287 pounds. Zion Nelson, 6'5", 275, and freshman Adam Algamon, 6'5", 270. Those are our tackles. So all of these young men are 3 stars through 4 stars. So there's talent there and there's size there, and they have the good coaching. All of that is talk. Now they have to, within themselves, match with what the coach is bringing to them, get some fire up into them, and realize they have to take over this season. Because if they do not, now you start losing games that we shouldn't lose because you give up a couple sacks that you shouldn't. You give up a key strip sack. You give up a TFL that was a forced fumble. It's on these young men to take that next step and come together as an offensive line and say, we have to do this as an O-line. Let's go into guard. Navon Donaldson, former freshman All-American, 6'6", 310 pounds, going into his junior year. A great freshman year, a solid sophomore year, and if he wants to be a first rounder, he's going to have to take a next step at guard. The good thing about him is he has film at right tackle. He has film this year at guard, and even this year in the spring, he played center because Corey Gaynor was injured. So what that says for me is versatility, and offensive line coaches love versatility. Beware, and they don't have to worry about you. Cleveland Reed, 6'4", 325, redshirt freshman. To me, is a future right guard. Can be an All-American. He's a great run blocker. Got to work on his pass protection. George Brown, 6'4", 305, redshirt senior. He hasn't really turned that corner. But one thing about football is a show me right now game. He might turn the corner. At center, Corey Gaynor, 6'4", 285 pounds, redshirt sophomore. Started at right guard 3 games in 2017 when Navon Donaldson was injured, and the young man played very well. He has to take over this offensive line as the leader, as the center of our offensive line. Tommy Kennedy, 6'4", 280, probably won't contribute to the team much. And Ja'Kai Clark, 6'2", 307, true freshman, might get a red shirt, but very excited for what that young man could bring to the table.
In game number 1, where there's not a warm-up game, there's not a, like last year against an LSU, there's not a Bethune-Cookman, an FAU, or somebody like that to break in and look at combinations, look at units that work well together, or combinations on either side, guard and tackle combinations, anything like that. Obviously, they're going to adjust after game 1, but out of the gate, top 15 type front 7 that they're going to be facing, these guys are going to be thrown right into it, and they're going to have to be prepared. And it's probably the key to the game, aside from the quarterback play on each side. The key to the game, I believe, is going to be Miami's offensive line generating some push and obviously protection in the pass game.
I 100% agree with that. You're right on board. And any mixture of this offensive line that we might come up with, either way, it's going to be split between experience and inexperience and tackle combination. So there's going to be a lot of communication. And the thing with communication, being a former offensive lineman in high school, it has to be before the coaches come. It has to be within you all as an offensive line when we are sitting down and eating. Can we all just go to the gym together right now and line up and we all rotate? And can we go on first out? Can we go on 2? Can we go on 3? And working on our combo blocks and working on what happens if defense lines up in a certain blitz. Can we pick it up and how we will pick it up? Those type of things we have to work on now so that come August 24th, we can have a fight with these boys because Florida's defensive line is elite. They're young, but they're highly rated, and they're going to come and get after it, and we got to stop them.